Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another first time reaction video. This one is super random. I haven't received massive requests for this reaction. Most of the reactions on this channel are usually picked straight from my comment section, straight from the subscribers. Nearly every single video is done that way. But this one's a little bit personal. I've been wanting to do a Chester Bennington video for quite a while now. When Linkin Park sort of reformed under their new singer Emily, I really wanted to explore a bit more of Chester Bennington. And I've been, for a while now, trying to work out what would be the best video to do, and I've received a few recommendations, and this is one that's come up. And I thought this could be quite a nice one, a fun one, and just an amazing one to go back and look at some of Chester Bennington's most unforgettable moments. I really believe he had one of arguably the best voice, especially in rock music, that this planet has ever seen. I think Chester Bennington's unique tones, his amazing vocal diversity, his screams, his high notes, even his ability to rap, I think this man was a master that we will never see ever behind that microphone again. I truly admire and love him. Linkin Park were the first band that got me into music. I remember getting every single album as I was growing up listening to them. Their music videos on Scuzz and Krang here in the UK, and we will never forget this voice. So let's remember him a little bit today. Please support this video, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. But more importantly, if you've got any recommendations you'd like me to react to around Chester Bennington, put them in the comment section down below. And if this video does well and people want more, I'm more than happy to do more. Without more talking from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the 10 most unforgettable Chester Bennington moments. Do you reckon Linkin Park knew back then, when they were just starting out, performing in these tiny clubs and pubs, bars all over the world? Do you reckon they knew? Do you reckon they knew they had lightning in a bottle? Do you reckon they knew?
We rehearse. Not only do we try to rehearse the shows to enhance the live performance, but we actually enjoy practicing like it's a live show. Because it's really who we are. We really like to go off. That's what we like. It's kind of pointless to sit in a practice studio and pull up a bunch of stools and sit down and practice like that.
I love that. I love that. Early on, Linkin Park were literally like, right, well, if we're a recording studio or a rehearsal studio, we're going to treat it like it's a show. You know, that makes the most sense. We're going out on stage, so why not act like we're going out on stage? We will never, this man's voice is inhuman.
Music should be your life.
Look at Mike just laughing
period.
there.
You need to live it, you need to eat it, sleep it, wake up, and the only way you're ever even gonna have a chance to make it in this business is if you are willing to sacrifice everything to achieve your goal.
I remember that whole freaking Linkin Park Jay-Z album and the movie around it. If you got the album, it came like dual disc. There was like a DVD and a CD in there as well. And then I remember I was lucky enough to see Linkin Park live at Milton Keynes Bowl. I was there at that famous show. I got to see Linkin Park at Milton Keynes Bowl. And to this day, it is the greatest like rock concert I've ever been to in my life, because Linkin Park performed, Jay-Z came out, and they performed a bunch of the songs from this album together. Look at Jay-Z's face.
Chris Cornell passing away, we decided to play our song "One More Light" in honor of him to start this off. We love you, Chris. Should have stayed. Were the signs I ignored? Can I help you not to hurt anymore?
As this is the Jimmy Kimmel show, copyright around it's an absolute nightmare, so I might have to blur this section. I both love and hate One More Light. It's weird. Chris Cornell is just someone I admire so much. Shadow of the Sun by Audioslave is one of my all-time favorite songs ever. Soundgarden, Audioslave, and even the Chris Cornell solo projects. I remember him doing the song for the Casino Royale movie. It's just one of the greatest singers as well, with such a unique voice. The relationship he had with Chester, but then this song, the meanings behind Chris Cornell and One More Light. But now, whenever I hear the song, I can't just feel like it's Chester talking to us. And it just breaks me.
We saw brilliance when the world.
God, I miss this man so much.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Come on, people, sing it. More than I can take. I become so numb. I can feel you there. Become so tired.
I wonder what it was like to see Linkin Park on their Hybrid Theory and Meteoria like sort of tours. Like I was like too young to go on those. I wonder what it was like as like a fan to go see them. You know, that like new metal era of like audience. This man should still be here. I hope wherever he is, he's found peace and he's calm and happy. I do. But selfishly, I do wish he was still here. I want to go to a Chester Bennington show again, man. This man's voice is insane. There is no one that sounds like him. Not a voice on this planet.
I'm not too worried about it.
So with I don't have a tattoo, but with a tattoo, I always thought the ink came out of the needle. Do they dab it in ink?
Look at this guy just chilling. Get a little ink, it's all good.
I remember when this album first came out, I didn't like it. I was so disappointed. I was like, it just feels so far from Minutes to Midnight. This doesn't feel like the Linkin Park I know. What's happened? And when I go back and listen to this album now, I can't help but just regret not liking it. Because I don't think there's an album by Linkin Park I don't love these days. But when they change sound, yeah, it hurt. And it's only now that I appreciate that sound, like the diversity of their catalog. Back then, I just didn't. That's the truth. This is the single one. It's the single one! It's one of the greatest notes in metal music history, man! One more time! One more fucking time! I gotta rewind so much so we can hear that, man. That is amazing! That is amazing! One more time! I never got to see the Note performed. Like the Note. Whenever I saw Linkin Park live, I think I saw them live 3 times, at least twice, maybe 3 times. And every time I saw them live, Chester never did the Note. It was like 50-50 whether or not he would do it. Sometimes he'd like take a break in between on the note switch, and sometimes he'd do the whole thing. I guess it was just like, you know, it's a hard fucking note to hit, especially when you're screaming it. Like it's so difficult. Like, can you imagine? Like, he's screaming at full lung capacity and hitting that note, changing the tone as well, and then going straight into more of the song and like a high note like this. Oh man. Oh man.
and I was down
I remember
in the crowd,
Giving Up
and I was
came
singing,
out.
and this girl took her hand, 4 fingers, stuck them up to the crease in the thumb, into my mouth. All 4, just deep into my mouth. And then I was just like, oh.
Who does that?
I was like, 1, I'm singing on television. 2, I'm singing. 3, I have a f***ing microphone in my hand and I'm singing on television. What are you doing?
Such a weird fabric. You know, Chester Bennington did loads of movies, by the way. He was in the Saw movie. He was in Crank 1 and 2. He did like a bunch of acting cameos. I love it. Just like seeing him there just reminded me of that. If you'd like to check those out, they're really cool. The Crank movies are very fun. They're not the best movies, but they're very fun and silly movies. The Saw movie he was in was like the final Saw movie. Not the final one, but I think it was called the final Saw movie. That one was a bit Chester Bennington had a bad time in that one, let's just say. Light spoilers. Who the hell does that? Wait, imagine that girl just being like, and insert. Like, I wonder what his reaction was. Did he just like go like, just stare at her and be like, with her hand in her mouth and just look at her and be like, fuck you doing? Or did he like immediately like, what weird thing?
Has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. I felt this way before, so insecure.
I used to love their piano performance of Crawling. This was like 50-50 as well. They loved performing this with like a piano. They did this to a lot of their songs, but Crawling was one of their favorites when you'd see them live. I feel like it just shifted the entirety of this song, especially a song with lyrics as heavy as this. This man should still be here. This man should still be here. Every person we lose too early, we just fail to see the signs. It's like that song by 21 Pilots. It's like don't be worried about reaching out to speak to someone. Man, I literally remember like sitting in my dad's van and like putting the Linkin Park CDs on when I was like young, super young. I don't remember how old I was. Linkin Park were the first band I fell in love with in music. The first band, like in my whole life, Linkin Park introduced me to metal. My music taste wouldn't even be what it is today if it wasn't for them. I remember the first time I heard Somewhere I Belong. I had that song on repeat. I just loved Chester's voice on it. I thought it was just stunning. I literally have the lyrics printed out in like a frame. I think it is an amazing song. It's so weird that we lose these people, but they leave behind such an outstanding legacy. You know, like Chester Bennington is here. He always will be. That man should still be here. One of the greatest voices in music. gone way too soon. Like I said, I just hope he's at peace. I'm glad we did this video. I wanted to have something like this on my channel. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to it. I really do. You guys are amazing. Have a great day. Let me know if there's any other Chester Bennington reactions you want me to record. Let me know what your favorite Chester Bennington moment is. Yeah, and if you got any stories about Linkin Park you want to share, put them in the comment section down below. We can have this little thing on our channel to remember this incredible singer and wonderful human being. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Thank you for watching. That's it from me, everybody. May Chester Bennington, one of the best voices in music, rest in peace. As always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.